Alright, you guys, it's Tiana with Storyhouse Books. Ugh, I'm trying this again. This is the fourth time I've started to try to film this video, and it's getting really irritated with my camera phone. Hopefully it will continue to video, so we'll try this again. Okay, so tonight is part 2 of the Create a 4-Panel Folio with Me series. Tonight we are going to be working on, hopefully both of these panels. We'll be putting an accordion pocket here, a single gusset pocket here, and we'll be working on some mini file folders that are going to go here. What are you going to need tonight? You'll need your scissors, you need your bone folder, scissors, bone folder, whatever glue you're going to be using, some scraps for your gussets, you'll need those, your papers of choice. You will need some acetate. Unfortunately, I already filmed this during the first attempt at this, but I'll walk you through this and we'll do a tutorial on this later on this weekend. But these are super simple. I also showed you how to create a folio if you don't have a die, because these are done with the Tim Holtz dies. Okay, very simple. I can show you again real quick. I've done this 3 times and I don't mind doing it again because it just builds up my stash. So, to do your own file folder without a Tim Holtz die, now you would cut this down to the width that you want. So these are 4 inches across. So if you want one like this, obviously you cut it 4 inches across, and then I believe they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. Yeah, they're 6 inches long, so 4 by 6. All right. I'm going to use the whole die just to make it easier for you guys to see. Okay. Now, you're going to, without the die, you're going to fold this up and leave about 3/4 of an inch from the top. Okay. That's going to be part of our tab, the way I do them. Now, just going to push that down. Grab your bone folder, or whatever you use, back your scissors or whatever, and get that crease nice and crisp. Okay. Now, just to make it look a little more authentic, I guess, I don't know if it's called authentic or whatever, but if you look at a normal file folder, they'll have like some score marks on the sides of this main fold. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to recreate those. So grab your scoreboard, and then every 1/4 of an inch, just make a score. Okay. Easy peasy. And you get that nice little score. Minus the little mess up that I just had there. But every 1/4 of an inch from that middle fold, and then voila. You have your score marks there. Okay? Now, for the other part that everybody dreads, the tab, the dreaded tab. Some people have an envelope notch. They can put here, you can notch it here and then just kind of round it. If you don't have that, it's very simple. Okay? Just come over here, about halfway up that piece that we left, okay? Cut a straight line. You're going to go, there's halfway. You're going to go about 1 inch past the halfway mark, and then just kind of curve up your cut like this, and then curve it around the corner like that. And that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I mean, seriously, it's that easy. And you can round this corner up a little bit more if you want. Straighten out the top. I mean, it's however you want to do it. And then straighten out the top. And there you go. There's your tab. Okay? It's very, very simple. I mean, if you can't cut a straight line, it's okay. Just go back in here and straighten it up. No big deal. All right? To finish it up, I take my corner rounder, all right, on 7mm, and I hit all the corners. Boom. File folder. Right? Easy peasy. Okay? All right. So, moving on. Okay, so if you notice on my file folders, you don't have to do this. This is my kind of my first attempt at doing, well, actually technically my second attempt at sewing on paper. So I went ahead and sewed on just the front of these. Okay, left the string just because I like to make it a little bit more grungy. And I went ahead and punched holes in 2 of these. The reason I didn't do this one because I like the numbers on here so much, I didn't want to lose that. So I took my 2-inch punch and just punched holes in each of these. If you don't have a 2-hole punch, do a stencil circle, bottom of your glue bottle, and make a circle, cut it out, and use that. Okay? Easy. But I would suggest, if you can, investing in circle punches. You know, I don't normally tell people to spend money, but circle punches are just, they'll save you a lot of headache in the end. Just, if you can, just do it. Okay, so what did I do next? So I punched out the hole. I took some acetate, stuff right here. Now, if you don't have acetate, you can use other materials. Like, for instance, this stuff right here, this is the packaging from the Tim Holtz backdrops. This works totally fine. I used this stuff forever until I found a folder of transparency pages at the thrift store, which is what I use now. Oops, things are falling everywhere. Okay, so you cut out a square of that, glue it to the back, make sure you don't get it into the circle, and then what I put is I just took a butterfly sticker, put it on top, and then there you go. Okay, I know I went through that really fast, so if you have any questions, just leave a comment, and I'll work with you individually if I need to, or I will be doing a tutorial here soon about not just these, but I'm gonna do like a group or a bunch of different types of specimen things, like file folders, page tabs, what have you. Anything I can think of that has a circle punched in it, we're going to do a tutorial on it. We'll just do it all in one big tutorial session. Anyway, so here we are. Now, I went ahead and glued on my paper for this panel, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to attach them this way, here, here, and here. Okay, we're going to put gussets inside, and this time, for the first time, I've never done it before, is I'm going to put a gusset on the back side, so we have pockets here and a pocket here as well. All right. Now you're probably wondering, why am I flipping it with the big tab out? Just because that's the way I like it. I like them that way. Some people do it this way. I just don't like it that way. That's just me. Before we do anything else, though, we're going to put some grommets or eyelets on there. So let me grab my handy dandy crocodile and some eyelets here. All right, so we're going to put some, I don't know, put them in this corner, I guess. That'll work. Yeah, let's put them in this corner or up here. What do you think? We could always do both. We could. So let's put one up here, because I'm probably going to put some labels up there too. So let's do this. Let's put one here. Pick a color, it doesn't matter. I really don't care what color my grommets are. I'll even put gold ones in here, I don't care. I just really don't. Smush that down. All right, we're good there. I kind of want to put another one on there. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to put another one right here. I don't know why I want to, I just do. Let's put it right next to it. There, I think that's about right. Grab another eyelet here, put it in there, and here we go. Yeah, I like that. Cool. There's one. Let's put some more eyelets in this one. Do we want to make them all the same matchy-matchy? Yeah, probably. Why not? Let's make them all match. Okay, so let's put them in. And I'll find some little number stamps, or number labels to put in there. This one there. And make this one hopefully even with this one. We'll put it. Come on. See, those are going to get on my nerves, so that keeps up those dang strings. That's really close to the edge. It's dangerously close, but it'll still work. Yeah, we're good. That's dangerously close to the edge, but it works. If it's any closer, and I'd be worried. But I'm not. We're good. And let's put in two more on this one. Now let's get away from the edge this time. Okay. One. And one more, and then we're done with that. Here we go. Okay, let's see how much time we got here. We are 9 minutes in, so we are doing good. All right, let's put this to the side because we have very limited table space these days. All right, So we're going to put gussets on these. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, I went through my scrap pile and found some strippies. Okay, you want to do the same. For each folder, we're going to need 4 gussets. So I got mine already done. So why don't you guys pause, and if you're crafting with me, you can pause now and go cut your strips. Just as long as this, you know what I mean. So what I did is I got a strip about this wide. I believe this is about 3/4 of an inch. I folded it in half, took my bone folder, made a nice crease on it here. Okay, what we're going to do next is we are going to measure it, see how much of a gusset that we need. So I'm going to grab my smaller scissors to cut these. It's easier to maneuver. Now I'm going to cut this at an angle just because that file folder back is at an angle. Okay, that's one would go here. So let's go ahead and glue this one in. Just one side of it so far, not both sides. And I'm using art glitter glue for these because it's less glue I need to use. Okay. You can go ahead and put that in here. Get it up to the edge, as close as you can. You're going to fold it and push down into that crease as far as it'll go. And there you go. There's your first part of your gusset. Alright. We're going to grab this other piece over here. Do the same thing as we did over there. We're going to put it inside. We're going to measure it and cut it to size. Also going to cut this one at an angle as well, so I don't want it to show. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and glue this one in as well. Yeah, this side. Which side am I supposed to do it on? All right. Put that in there all the way up to the edge as far as you can. I like to go ahead and fold it so it's down in that crease as far as it'll go. And again, bring it up to the edge, push it in if you need to. Okay. And then just press down. Easy peasy. Just coming out a little bit further than I wanted. So let me push that in a little bit. Okay. All right. And there are our gussets for the inside. Okay. Now, we're going to put the gussets on the back and then we'll glue this thing down. Let's see here. Let's grab another one of these. We're going to measure from the back how long we want these. It's about right. And same for the other side. Now I'm cutting it below that little curve in this folder. This curve here, I'm cutting it below that, just so you know. All right, so let's go ahead and put these on here. This is the first time I'm doing this, y'all, so hopefully this works and it's not too bulky. All right, so press that down. Okay. All right, there's one gusset on the back. Good. Grab the other one. Okay, so getting it up to the edge. I'm getting out of a tendency to drift this way. Sorry, guys. Let me get back over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay, we're good. All right, now let's go ahead and glue this shut. Just add your glue and push them shut. Okay. All right. Hey, now, behave over here. It just popped open. It's okay. Okay, I might have to put a little bit more glue because of the threads, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Let's put a little bit more glue in there. It's okay. Rather too much glue than not enough, right? Nobody wants their stuff falling apart. Okay, that's much better. Okay. All right, now get the strings to get out of the flipping way. We are going to put these on the back here. So make sure I've got these in the right spots. One here, and then the final one down here at the bottom. So just to make sure we have enough room. Okay, we're good. All right, so I'm going to glue this thing down, and then for the sake of time, I'm going to do the same thing on the other two, and we'll attach them together. Okay, after I attach this one. Okay. Get the strings out of the way. Put this one down here. Now, there we go. I think that's a good spot for it right there. Press down real good. Okay. I'm going to come in here and make sure that the glue didn't shut itself. So, yeah, okay. So I'll take my bone folder in here and I'll go into that gusset just to make sure that it didn't glue itself shut. Right? We'll do that on both sides. Just want to make sure it didn't glue itself shut. And then we lose the pocket altogether, right? We don't want that. So we'll go in there and just press up against that gusset a little bit like that. So I'm going to press up, if you can see that, I'm inside here, and I'm pressing inside that gusset against the page in the back, okay? And then we'll come back and do it again to release it if it has glued itself down at all, but I think we should be fine. But now, if you can see, we'll end up with a folder back here. Let me go ahead and press inside that gusset in there. We have a folder pocket here, right there. You see that one? Here. Here, and then a pocket here as well. This is the first time I've done this, so hopefully it works out. We will see after it dries. Okay? All right. Now, what I didn't think of is that we're actually going to have to put a little glue here at the bottom, otherwise things are just going to fall out. So go ahead and do that next time before you glue the gussets down. Sorry. Sometimes I'm not going to stop filming. I'm not going to restart because sometimes it's good to see the mistakes that us makers do. Because we're not perfect, you know. And it's good to see that we can, you know, you can adjust. So good news is that we don't have to pull it off. We were able just to get underneath it with some glue, and now it should be fine. Once it dries, we'll test it, okay, and see how it did. And now right here, we're going to do the rest of these. I'm going to pause. Hopefully it will pause and not stop, but I'm going to pause.